All right, my young geometers. Mrs. Kuhne, also known as the most beautiful woman in the world, and I are going to be helping you out with the yardstick method. So we're going to find the height of this tree, estimate it, using similar triangles. So Mrs. Kuhne has the yardstick, uh, and in the lined up with the tree. It's going to be parallel to the tree. It's very important. Mrs. Kuhne, where is the bottom of the tree on the yardstick?
The grass meets the trunk right at the 4.
4 inches. Okay. And where is the top of the tree, Mrs. Kuhn, from your point of view?
The highest branch from here looks like it's at 29.
29 inches. Okay. So 29 inches. You can't see it. Doesn't look at like that from our perspective, but that's okay. So 29 inches down to 4 inches. So that means it's 25 inches all the way up here. 25 inches up. And let's measure how far it is from her eyes to the yardstick. Thank you, Mrs. Kuhn. And it looks like it is 22 and a half. We'll say 22 and a half. All right, thank you, Mrs. Kuhn. Come over here, write down our numbers. So it's 4 down here, 29 up here. That means there's 25 inches right there. And eyes to the yardstick was 22.5. So now what we need to do is we need to find out how far it is from here to the tree. That's going to be our other measurement. So maybe hopefully Mrs. Kuhn will help me again. She needs to stay in spot. We're going to put that right on the tips of her toes or right under her eyes, wherever that would have been. We're going to measure from Mrs. Kuhn all the way to the tree. Okay, we're not going to get all the way there, so I'm going to put right down here. 24 feet is right there, also known as 288 inches. Mrs. Kuhn, go ahead and let go. Oh, she's being so nice, she's walking it in for me. And here, and I'm going to measure to the center of the tree. That's another 36 inches. So 288 plus 36. Thank you, Mrs. Kuhn. So I've got a little side problem here. 288 plus 36. 324 inches. So 324 inches. So now we're going to set up a proportion. To me, the 29 and 5 right there. 29 and 4. I'm going to set a proportion. Eyes to the yardstick over eyes to tree. So eyes to the yardstick over eyes to the tree. That's going to equal the height of the tree on the yardstick and the height of the actual tree. So height of tree on yardstick and height of tree. Sorry, there's a little rain coming out, and dry erase markers don't work well in the rain. So now that I've got my proportion, I know, and you'll have to prove these triangles are similar on your own, but as long as these are parallel, you should be able to find plenty of congruent angles. So eyes to yardstick is going to be 22.5. Eyes to tree is 324. And then height of the tree on the yardstick, and then the height of the actual tree. So that's going to be 25 over h. And now I've got my proportions set up and I can solve it. Good luck.